Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Speakeasy Squad channel, where we help you learn real-life English in a calm, simple, and practical way. I'm Emma.
Hello, Emma, and hello to all our wonderful listeners across the United States and around the world. I'm Ethan, and it is so good to be here with you today on another great episode.
Today's topic is something that almost every person needs. Whether you are looking for your very first job or you are trying to move into a better position, we are talking about common job interview questions in the United States.
That is right, Emma. And this topic is perfect for our A1 and A2 learners, people who are just starting to build their English skills and who want to feel more confident when they speak.
Yes, and confidence really does start with preparation. When you know what questions are coming and you know how to answer them, you feel so much more calm and ready.
Exactly. So today, we are going to go through some of the most common interview questions you will hear in the United States, and we will show you, step by step, how to answer each one in simple, clear, and natural English.
We will also do a practice section later in the episode, so make sure you stay with us all the way to the end. And if this is your first time here on the Speakeasy Squad channel, welcome. We are so happy you found us.
Let us get started. Emma, should we begin with the first and probably the most famous interview question of all?
Yes. Let us start with the classic one, the question that almost every interviewer asks first. Tell me about yourself. This one question opens almost every job interview in America.
And even though it sounds simple, many people get nervous when they hear it. They are not sure what to say, how much to say, or where to begin. So let us break it down together in a very calm and easy way.
So Ethan, when an interviewer says, "Tell me about yourself," what are they really asking? Because it is a big question, right?
It is a big question, but the answer does not need to be big. The interviewer is not asking for your whole life story. They want to hear three things: your name and a little background, your work or school experience, and why you are interested in this job. That is it. Keep it short. About 1 minute is perfect.
Oh, that is so helpful. So, not too long, not too short. Let us hear a simple example answer, Ethan. Can you show our listeners what a good answer sounds like?
Of course. So imagine you are applying for a job at a supermarket or a local store. You could say, "Hello, my name is Carlos. I am from Mexico, and I moved to Texas 2 years ago. I have some experience working in a grocery store back home. I'm a hard worker, and I really enjoy helping customers. I am very excited to join your team." Something like that. Simple, clear, and friendly.
I love that example. It is short, honest, and easy to understand. And notice, Carlos did not use complicated words. He used simple vocabulary, simple sentences, and a friendly tone. That is exactly what we teach here on Speakeasy Squad.
Right. You do not need to sound like a professor. You just need to sound like yourself. Clear, confident, and friendly. The interviewer wants to see if you can communicate well, not if you know every word in the dictionary.
Okay, so that was question number 1. Now let us move to the second very common interview question. And this one, Ethan, I think a lot of people find this one a little tricky.
Yes, the second question is, why do you want to work here? This question is asking, why this company? Why this job? And not another one.
And this is where many beginners make a common mistake. They say something very general, like, "Because I need money," or "Because the job is close to my house." And while those things are real, they are not the best answers for an interview.
That is so true, Emma. The interviewer wants to hear that you actually care about the job or the company. Even if your English is very simple, you can still give a thoughtful answer. For example, "I want to work here because your company has a very good reputation. I heard that you treat your employees well, and I want to be part of a positive team." Simple, real, and it shows you did a little research.
Wow, even that small extra detail. Saying, "I heard that you treat your employees well," that shows the interviewer that you are serious and that you thought about this before coming in. Small details make a big difference.
They really do. And our listeners, even at the A1 and A2 level, can learn to say things like that. It just takes a little practice, and that is what we are here for.
All right, question number 3. This one is also very common. What are your strengths? Ethan, how should a beginner answer this question?
So this question is asking, what are you good at? What skills do you have? And the key here is to be specific but simple. Do not just say, I am good. Say what you are good at. For example, I am a very responsible person. I always come to work on time, and I pay attention to details. Or, I am good at working with people. I am friendly and patient. These are simple sentences, but they are powerful.
I really like that. And the word responsible, that is a great word to use in a job interview. Let us say it slowly together. Responsible, responsible. That means you do your job, you are serious, and people can trust you.
Exactly. And another great word, reliable. Reliable, reliable. That means you show up, you do what you say, and your boss or your team can count on you. These two words, responsible and reliable, are very powerful in any job interview in the United States.
Okay, let us pause for just a moment and do a quick vocabulary check. We have used some important words already. Let us review them together slowly.
Good idea. The first word is experience. 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 This means the things you have done before, at work, at school, or in life. The second word is strength. Strength. This means something you are good at. The third word is responsible. This means you take your duties seriously. And the fourth word is reliable. This means people can trust you and depend on you.
Great review. Say those words out loud right now, wherever you are listening. Experience, strength, responsible, reliable. Practice saying them slowly and clearly. That is how you make them part of your natural English.
Now, question number 4. This one surprises a lot of people because it sounds negative, but it is actually a chance to show something positive. The question is, what is your weakness?
Oh, yes. This question makes so many people uncomfortable. Because who wants to talk about their weaknesses in a job interview? It feels strange, right?
It does feel a little strange, but here is the secret. The interviewer is not trying to embarrass you. They want to see if you are self-aware. Self-aware means you know yourself. You understand your strengths and your areas for improvement, and they also want to see how you are working to get better.
So, what is the best way to answer this question at the beginner level?
The best strategy is this. Name a real weakness, but then show that you are working on it. For example, sometimes I get nervous when I speak in front of a group, but I am practicing by taking an English course and speaking more every day. See, you named a weakness, being nervous, but then you showed a positive action. You are practicing and improving.
That is such a smart answer. And it is honest. Interviewers respect honesty. They do not want a fake answer like, my biggest weakness is that I work too hard. That kind of answer sounds unnatural and rehearsed.
Yes, be real, be simple, and show growth. That is the winning formula for this question.
All right, we are moving into the practice section now. This is my favorite part of every episode because this is where learning really happens.
Yes, let us do some practice together. Emma, can you ask me some of the interview questions we covered today? And I will answer them the way a beginner student might. And then our listeners can pause, repeat, and practice answering themselves.
Perfect. Okay, here we go. First question. Can you tell me about yourself?
Sure. My name is Ethan. I am from Colombia, and I have been living in Florida for about 1 year. Before I came here, I worked in a small restaurant as a helper. I am a hard-working person, and I really want to learn and grow in a new job here in the United States.
That was really good. Short, clear, and friendly. Now, second question. Why do you want to work here?
I want to work here because I heard good things about this company. I think it is a great place to learn new skills, and I want to be part of a good team. I am ready to work hard and do my best.
Excellent. Third question. What are your strengths?
I think my biggest strength is that I am very responsible. I always come on time, and I finish what I start. I am also a good listener, and I work well with other people.
And last one. What is your weakness?
Sometimes I feel a little nervous when I speak English in new situations, but I am working on it every day. I listen to English podcasts, I practice speaking, and I am getting better each week.
Oh, I love that last answer so much because our listeners are doing exactly that right now. They are listening to this podcast and improving their English. So that is a completely honest and real answer.
And that is the beautiful thing about learning English. Every episode you listen to, every word you practice, it all adds up. And before you know it, you are having real conversations, answering real interview questions, and building a real life in English.
Let us talk about one more very common interview question before we go to our summary. This one is also asked very often. Do you have any questions for me? This is what the interviewer says at the very end of the interview.
And a lot of beginners say, "No, I don't have any questions." But that is actually not the best answer. When you say you have no questions, it can seem like you are not interested or not prepared.
So, what should you say instead? What are some simple questions that a beginner can ask at the end of an interview?
Here are a few very simple options. You can ask, "What does a typical day look like in this job?" Or, "What is the most important thing for someone to do well in this position?" Or even something like, "When can I expect to hear from you?" These are short, polite, professional questions that show you are interested and thinking ahead.
Those are perfect, and they are not complicated at all. Even at the A1 or A2 level, you can learn these questions and use them confidently. Just practice them a few times before your interview.
The preparation is everything. Think of it this way. An interview is like a test, and the best students, they study before the test. They do not walk in and hope for the best. They practice, they prepare, and they feel ready.
That is such a good way to think about it. And here on SpeakEasy Squad, we want to be your study partner. We want to help you prepare for real-life English, not just classroom English.
Exactly. Real English. The kind you hear at work, in stores, in interviews, and with neighbors and friends. That is the English that changes your life.
Okay, let us do our summary now. We covered a lot today, and we want to make sure our listeners walk away with the key points clear in their mind.
Absolutely. Let us go through the main interview questions we covered today, one by one, very slowly and clearly.
Question 1. Tell me about yourself. Remember, keep it short. Say your name, a little background, your experience, and why you want this job. About 1 minute is perfect.
Question 2. Why do you want to work here? Show that you care about the company. Do a little research before the interview. Use simple, sincere words to explain your interest.
Question 3. What are your strengths? Use words like responsible, reliable, hardworking, friendly, and patient. Give 1 or 2 examples if you can.
Question 4. What is your weakness? Be honest. Name one real weakness, and then show that you are working to improve it. That is the best way to handle this question.
And question 5. Do you have any questions for me? Always prepare 1 or 2 simple questions to ask at the end. It shows you are serious and interested.
Those 5 questions and those 5 simple strategies can make a very big difference in how your next interview goes. Practice them out loud. Say the answers in front of a mirror. Record yourself if you can, and listen to your own voice.
Listening to yourself is so important. When you hear how you sound, you start to notice what to improve. And every improvement, no matter how small, is a step forward.
And we are so proud of every single one of our listeners for being here today. Learning a new language is not easy. It takes patience, time, and courage, and you are doing it.
You really are doing it, and we want you to know this channel is always here for you. Every episode is designed to help you grow, slowly, naturally, and with confidence.
Before we close, here is a small challenge for our listeners. Choose one of the interview questions from today's episode, just one, and write your answer in simple English. Then say it out loud 3 times. That is it, 3 times. And by the 3rd time, you will already sound more natural and more confident.
That is such a good challenge. And if you want to share your answer, leave it in the comments below. We read every single comment, and we love hearing from our community. The SpeakEasy Squad community is one of the kindest, most supportive learning groups anywhere on YouTube.
That is the truth. And if you found today's episode helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend who is learning English, and subscribe to the SpeakEasy Squad channel so you never miss a new episode.
We release new episodes regularly, all focused on real-life English for real-life situations. Job interviews, shopping, talking to neighbors, going to the doctor. We cover it all, step by step, in calm and simple English.
Thank you so much for spending your time with us today. It means the world to us that you choose to learn with SpeakEasy Squad. Keep practicing, keep believing in yourself, and remember, every word you learn today is one more word that belongs to you forever.
You are doing amazing. We will see you in the next episode. Until then, stay calm, keep practicing, and keep growing. Goodbye from Emma.
And goodbye from Ethan. Take care, everyone, and we will see you very soon, right here on SpeakEasy Squad.